All right, boys, have a seat. Looks like we have our new manager coming in, Graham Potter from Brighton. It seems like this was in the talks already, so I'm kind of curious to see how long Todd Boehly has been thinking about sacking Thomas Tuchel. Stick around as we dive deeper into this. For those that don't know who I am, my name is Mike, huge fan of the best team in London, which happens to be Chelsea. If you agree with that, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe down below. I greatly appreciate that. Now, in today's video, we are talking about the one and only Graham Potter at Brighton. Now, it seems that Brighton have given the okay for him to talk to Chelsea, which really makes me wonder if this has been going on for quite some time. They've been in the works to get this guy to come to Chelsea. Now, that being said, he definitely has a great resume. What he did in Sweden, what he's done at Brighton, each and every season has been better and better and better with Brighton. The thing is this is going to be a massive big deal to take on at Chelsea, because as we've seen, Chelsea is a live or die type situation where you have to win trophies. You don't get much time to implement your system to get the team playing better and better. Yes, I know we have new managers with Todd Boehly, but as we saw with Thomas Tuchel, even himself, who had won the Champions League for us and a Club World Cup, was still let go after all that. And so this does make me kind of curious to see what happens with the future for Chelsea. Now, that being said, being a fan of this club, this is fairly normal. We have a lot of chaos at this club. It seems like anytime a manager seems like they're doing subpar or average, they are about on their way out, as we saw with Thomas Tuchel. Things were just not working out for him. And like I said, Graham Potter seems to be our number one choice as of right now. Now, that again being said, I don't know exactly how this will work out, because obviously this is a whole new system that he'll have to implement into our team, which, yes, Cucurella did come from Brighton last season, so that's a plus at least. But really, all the other players are going to have to work into his system, but that could definitely be a good thing, because as we saw with Thomas Tuchel's system, our attacking third was abysmal, to say the least, and having someone else come in to maybe utilize some of the players that we have, they're obviously better than Brighton, even though Brighton right now is sitting on top of Chelsea in the table itself. This could be a great opportunity to see some of our youth players, almost some of the players that haven't been playing that much, like Christian Pulisic, maybe Ziyech, and some other players, start getting some more game time, start building their momentum, their confidence, and start playing better and better, because during Thomas Tuchel's time these last couple weeks, the only player that's been looking good, minus Thiago Silva, is Reece James. Now, again, we obviously have players that can play very, very well. I would say that Mason Mount can play a lot better. Haven't seen it. Kai Havertz can play better. Haven't seen it. Aubameyang, I'm curious to see what happens with him, because this is the guy that came in for Thomas Tuchel. This was Thomas Tuchel's guy, and the fact that he's now gone, I'm curious to see what happens with him at this club, if Graham Potter will utilize him or go with Broja, or again change everything up and go with something else. I don't know. We will see what happens, but again, this is a new beginning for Chelsea with the new manager, new owners and everything. I think we're scrapping everything, even though we just spent 30 or 300 million during this transfer window to bring in players that Thomas Tuchel wants, but Thomas Tuchel's out, and therefore the next manager has to implement all those players. So again, not that we didn't get bad signings. Raheem Sterling, obviously a great signing. Koulibaly, a great signing. Fofana, same thing. So again, we did bring in quality players. Now we just brought in a completely random group, a bunch. Aubameyang, I would say, is on that random side. But those other three players, again, would probably get implemented to any manager side. So again, that should help him make this team that much better. But we will see what he does, whether we stick with a back four, do a five in the midfield, we switch things up. Again, I'm really curious to see what happens. I think Chelsea will do very, very well under Graham Potter, but right now it's not 100% sure, but most likely this will be the guy. We'll probably be spending a lot of cash to bring him from Brighton to Chelsea, which again, I do feel sorry for Brighton, because he's done such a great time at that club, and they'll have to find their own manager. I don't know who they will find in the short time frame, but again, they definitely cannot lose out in selling this guy, because they will get a handsome amount of money for Graham Potter. And obviously he's ready for a new challenge at Chelsea, and there will be a massive challenge for him. So I'm curious to see what he can do with this club. I want to know what you guys think too. So comment down below what you think Graham Potter can do for this club, how you will implement his tactics to this squad, what you're looking forward to, what you're not looking forward to, and where you see Chelsea finishing now with a new manager that is not Thomas Tuchel. So that is all I have for you today. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to hit and subscribe down below. I greatly appreciate that. And that is it. And I will see you next time.